Dunn did. A lot of people ask, like, what the fuck?
Well, I mean, like, you know, you can get a lift overturned, right?
Well, no, so how? So my bad.
Well,
Cole.
I guess
So
it usually happens.
so the understanding I had. Okay, maybe not Axe, but
Okay.
Cole said that he was good, but that was bullshit. Dunn said that was, from what I remember. I don't want to speak for everybody, but it was like, I don't know, bro. That shit.
Yeah, no, it's something, man. I don't know.
They all were like, that was a bullshit call at the end of the day, bro.
But then again, USDA, like, at least from my experience, they got some bullshit calls, right?
No, bro.
Like,
There was one individual we talked about. We were like, so they
Oh,
they
yeah,
they,
no,
they,
no.
they, 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 they they call him for that. But again, if you go back again, cause I lived it. If you go back and watch my shit, you'll definitely be like,
lock out.
huh?
To this day, I know.
No. But that, again, that's one of the things we talked about at the table, and we were like, but here's the thing. I'm not gonna say no names. I'm just gonna.
I'll say that.
No. Good. Anyway, how is it?
Oh, no.
Oh, he was ready for it too. He was
We were
like,
talking
huh,
about something else.
Huh? Wait, what? Nah, let me stop. But now, how is it somebody like that gets a pass and is liked, right? So I'm gonna say this person. I'm gonna say Teddy. This is what I told Vaughn, and I feel like it's the truth. He earned everything he did on that platform. But if there was a guy you would give a pass to, I'd understand why they'd give him a pass, because he does the same shit that they do. That's judge and that's and all that other stuff. They're not gonna go against one of their own. You feel me?
Well, you'd be surprised how many refs also compete.
Huh?
You'd be surprised how many refs also compete.
That's what I'm. But that's also dangerous, right? Because again, I work with you. Eventually, I might end up working for you. You gonna remember me giving you a red light. Like, oh, we at the national level too, motherfucker. Oh, I got something for your ass. You feel me? So but that's why I was saying him I can understand. The other individual in question is kind of like, but y'all give him a pass?
I don't know, man. I've stopped trying to understand why niggas like him really.
Yeah, shrug shoulders.
And even, I'm not shit talking, but when it comes to the culture of powerlifting, I don't even think he's a powerlifter for real. He's just a guy that likes to lift heavy, who has competed in meets.
Hear me out, bro. Again, when I live streamed for 365, it changed my perspective. Have you ever been to a 365 comp?
I have been to a free 365 comp.
You have? Okay. So based off the
I
stand,
know what they can get away with.
no. So again, that's why I said what I said. It's kind of like hate him or love him. If he were to go with that federation, he would fit right fucking in.
Here's the thing, though. Like,
I think we have more of a problem with the character than him as a lifter. It can, all that shit conflicts too much.
yeah.
But yeah, nah, I think Vaughn's anger was justified. But then again, I'm not a competitor, bro.
I can, like, I think I've already said this, but I was like, even like if I don't agree with a call, like for me, I never blame the ref. I think like in one of our interviews I said that, like, I never blame the ref. I mean, if that was their call, that was their call. Now, can they make wrong calls? Especially with how fast shit moves. I mean, yeah.
They made a call on somebody who pulled the shit. What was it? It was a bouncing motion or whatever.
Yeah.
So I was like, but it came off the ground. Clearly, he can lift that weight. Like, what are you talking about? Like, so when I think bouncing motion, I think that weight was too light for dude. They said Good Buddy's first attempt. It was like in the 680s. He did. It bounced. They gave him 3 red lights. He still went up on the next lift or whatever, and still pulled it. He just pulled it slower and got it. I was like, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Bounce, or did he like?
So this understanding I had when he pulled it at the top, the bar moved. That's because he. But to me,
not even a call.
no. So
Did he let go of the ball?
No, it's just when he. It was boom, boom. That's why I was like,
Did he like slam? I don't
he
know.
didn't slip, bro.
From what I
He
know-
pulled it too fast.
From what I know, when the bar bounces, like once it's been set on the ground, that's not even a call. 'Cause that happens.
No,
You can't control what the like when you're.
they made their decision based on when he got to the top. But that's why I was saying he pulled it really fast. Like, how is that a mislift?
Wait, are you okay? So I'm gonna go through the motions. When you
Grab the bar, like that's light enough. Just grab the bar. All right.
So,
Now just pick it up really fast. Pick it up. Okay, straight like that. Apparently on the bar, these sides flabbed a little bit.
oh, what did they do? Called downward motion?
I don't know what they did, but they red lighted him.
I understand.
But he snatched it up really. That's what I'm saying.
I understand.
He snatched.
The only thing that would make sense is that if he pulled the slack out of the bar,
No.
and he accidentally
Go
lifted it
up to the top with that bar. Apparently it flabbed too much on the sides.
That don't even make
No,
sense.
it don't. But
What are they talking about?
so. But Kayla, look at my face when I say this. That's not the only lift that some of those judges called, and people were like, "Wait, what the fuck?"
Yeah, it's not even.
You even have now. Obviously, y'all didn't see it because I'm not gonna turn the comments because you could run into trolls, and you got people family watching. But you had some people in my comment section. I could see it, and Tori could see it. That were like, "Hey, these judges really are on one." I was like, "Damn, all right, bet."
I'm trying to, and obviously I'm not a ref, so
Yeah.
I'm not like an expert on the rules.
Me either.
But I competed long enough. I've never heard like the weight because it's a deadlift bar. The weight's gonna whip, right? Now if he like did this, like let's say he were coming up and it went
So-
down a little, like oh okay, that's downward motion. But if he's here,
Nah.
and the weight just bounces.
No,
it
hear me out.
whips.
But so hear me out. You know what I think it was on some real shit, and this is why I kind of was like, that's why I recorded his second and third attempt. I'm not gonna hold you. I thought they were gonna be assholes and call it on the second one, and then he was just gonna still pull the five because it came off the ground. He was still gonna pull the 680, and they were gonna give him 3 red lights. I think they pick and choose. They were like, all right, we're all in unison, regardless. And that sounds fucked up, but I think it's the truth. We're all in agreement. We're gonna give him a bad call at least on one of their lifts. I think for Vaughn, they screwed him over because they were like, well, unfortunately, we're gonna screw him over on the last lift. That's why I was like, that's what I think. I don't know. In my mind, if the weight comes off of the ground, right? You can't consider that because
Well, okay, so no, and like if the weight comes off the ground,
Yeah.
there's rules on how to do
I'm gonna grab my headphone. I can hear you. Keep talking. Yeah.
Like, and that's just to keep us safe and also like strength standards. So there are obviously rules that should be in place on how it goes up.
Okay.
If you're pulling and you rest it on your knees,
Or
that's
you
called-
rev it. I get
Yeah,
it.
yeah, that's called
but if the weight, if your body doesn't move or does any type of adjustment,
Yeah.
but the weight does. Again, in my mind, I was like, dude just yanked it up really fast, but he
Yeah,
didn't
I-
struggle with the weight, and that's a lot of weight on that bar. Like, what do you?
I don't even know what. Okay, so like, I'm gonna clarify.
Mm-hmm.
I genuinely don't know what that call could have been because there is no rule of the weight movement.
Bro, you had people going back and forth in my comment section. One person, again, the first person who called it out was like, that was some bullshit. And then some deadlift nerd came up. They were like, well, you know, gravity is a thing. And I was like, damn. So, I don't.
Here, I'm about to show you something. So, this is how this is not,
I'm actually about to go to the live and just show you the first lift on the deadlift so you can see what I'm talking about. Because like I said, it's not like we can't just go back and watch the video. Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. It was just, I got to go over here, fuck. Because I got to do my superset. I don't know. Like I said, there was a lot of, I don't know. But you want to know what else I kind of considered though too? To be fair to the judges, when it's somebody you like or that you're in favor of and that you support, if you feel like they're getting screwed over, everything is going to seem and look unfair. But I don't know, man. Like I said, from a guy who doesn't power lift, I was like, that's crazy. Like, that was the context of it, but whatever. Let me guess. I bet you trying to find a deadlift video where the bar whiplashes, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
No, I know it does happen, but the understanding I have of that, it only happens when you yank it up and it's too light.
I know, but like.
Not the weight, but it's too light for you as the lifter. Yeah.
I'm trying to find the video where like the bar's like whipping a lot at the top.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like it's white light because I dead ass like I don't know what rule they were talking about because that's not even a rule.
Mm-hmm.
Like a bit
And what was it? Was he in training or was that at a deadlift competition? Was it a USPA?
Yeah.
Okay.
But even then, like most federations' rules are the same. Like hip crease, well, except for 365.
No, I was gonna say.
365 respectfully, 365 is for genuinely for people that can't squat. Like people who can't.
Apparently can't deadlift either.
I haven't seen a deadlift. I haven't seen a 365 deadlift. How bad is it?
I'll put it to you like this. And again, for people who may see this one day and take offense, I'm not throwing shade, but my mouth dropped when I saw somebody, when they completed the lift, go like this with it and still get 3 white lights. I was like, yeah, I said, get the fuck up out of here. No.
I mean, man.
And if you don't believe me, go back and watch. That's why when I saw, like, and you see me do this too, like, because you know my facial expressions just tell on me. That's why I was like, I know that shit wouldn't have flied, like, in some of the comps that, but anyway, I don't know. Like I said, I rock with Von heavy, so that's why I'm trying not to have my own personal bias, but it was just like,
I mean.
so hear me out. And this is my thought process though too. Why do I feel like if he had did it that same, why is Cole telling everybody to leave one federation to go to another with?
He's not. So that's not exactly what he's doing.
Okay, explain it to me.
Because he has dudes that he trains that can compete in USPA as well.
But here, here's what I'm saying, right? Why switch over for everybody? Why switch over to PLU knowing that you guys won't be able to compete for a full year if you do that? So would he have made that because
so he didn't make the decision. Like,
he didn't?
No.
Okay.
Before I competed at states before I even joined those teams.
So all y'all was gonna go to the national level with PLU.
Yeah. And like I chose to go first.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I misspoke. I'm sorry, but continue. Yeah.
First, the reason I did PLU states is because it was local. Mm-hmm. The regional competition for USPA was like in Mount Rock or whatever. I can't remember what fuck ass city.
Got you.
And I'm not,
Damn.
Damn. I'm not driving there. Right?
I got you. Yeah.
I'm not driving there. So that's one reason I switched to PLU. And then the second reason,
the second reason?
Main reason. Oh, also I looked at the junior PLU state records.
Uh-huh.
I like.
You want to break some shit? You want to break them?
Well, yeah, I was like, that's not easy to break. Like, and if I had declared my squat and bench, I would have left with the squat and bench state record too. But I was a dummy and didn't know that was something I needed to do. So I got deadlift and I got total.
Honestly, I think he might cut ties with me, and I'm not upset about that.
What you mean?
So now that Cole has more pull with PLU, I think they're giving him his own social media team, if that makes sense. And if he has somebody on that team already that knows how to live stream, which is not going to hurt my feelings, that means I definitely can do my own thing more now.
No, okay, so Cole, he's literally just hiring this team for states. I like that.
No. Let me show you something.
Really? Okay. At least from that's.
So I gotta mute this part. Fuck.
I got you.
So.
Maybe I didn't get all the information.
No. I got today and tomorrow to finish being fully prepped for Japan. I gotta buy one more suitcase, and
How
then,
much you taking? What do you mean one more suit?
bro, I'm going there for 11 days. The fuck you talking about?
How much you taking?
I'm taking 2 suitcases and a backpack.
Oh,
One suitcase for my gym clothes, one suitcase for my swag clothes. You feel me?
Swag
Hey, bro. Cause you can't wear your shoe. You really, they traditional out there. Even in Tokyo, you got to take your shoes off. The only thing you can wear in them buildings is your deadlift shoes for real, for real. Like shoes like this, you have to take them off and put them in a cubby.
so I got a question. If I walked up into Japan looking like this,
So that you'd be fine, but your shoes they would look at you like. Now, if you go like you know what I mean by deadlift shoes, right?
yeah, like
Y-
slipper look.
Yeah. Because in their mind, that's their stand. Well,
They,
the stand.
they do be wearing house slippers over there.
Yeah. So that's their standard, but that's equivocal to a sock in their eyes.
Okay.
Like if you look at the shoes I was wearing at the first powerlifting gym I went out to, I had my deadlift shoes.
Wait a minute. So, in a powerlifting gym, you have to take off your shoes?
Bro, I will go all the.
I got a question.
What's up?
When you're on like the squat platform, do they carry their squat shoes with them to the platform?
I know I had to ask like, hey, what's allowed? Is this okay? That's why they were like, hey, these are the shoes we allowed you to wear inside of the gym when you work out.
Okay.
But like I said, it was them deadlift shoes you can get off of Amazon and shit.
Okay.
'Cause the ones that, so those right there, they'd be like,
What?
look, yeah, it looks too much like a street shoe, dude.
These are wrestling shoes. But
Exactly, yeah, you definitely wouldn't, yeah. But I mean, it's their culture. Now, I will say this, when I was in Okinawa, this was more of a traditional commercial gym. I didn't have to take my shoes off.
okay.
It was like a fit for like,
More westernized.
I'll say this, I feel like that building was owned by Americans, not, you feel me?
I mean, you never know.
Mhm.
I mean,
Bro, the staff there, they were not Asian.
really?
They were not Japanese.
What were they?
I ain't gonna hold you. It looked like this one girl was Hispanic, for real, for real. That's why I was kind of shocked. I said, y'all out here in Japan as well?
Everybody in Japan.
You say what? But people don't know that until they go out there. That's why I'm like, oh shit. I'm gonna be a little temperamental when I go out there. I'm really hoping that there was this cherry blossom forest that I found when I was out in Okinawa. I'm not gonna be there till December, but I really hope the cherries are still out in bloom when I go there. So I looked at the weather. So in Tokyo, it's gonna be 30, 40 degrees. So I'm gonna, be. Yeah,
Cherry,
yeah, bitch, I'm pretty sure you do. Now let me stop. But yeah, so all right, we're gonna start some reverse gripping. But yeah, bro, we'll see. So in Tokyo, it's gonna be 30 to 40 degrees, but in Okinawa, from what I checked, it's gonna range from lowest 68, highest 83. Okinawa is like the Florida of their country, if that makes sense.
that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Behind you, on the ground.
Oh, appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm gonna finish my pre-workout and we're gonna get some reverse grip going. Hey, how come you been coming to the gym later? What the fuck?
I'm busy, bro. I've been studying for finals.
I'm saying during the holiday season?
Yeah, bro.
Bro, a lot of schools, like the deans were telling their professors, like, hey, well, the school I'm at, like, lay off on the assignments, especially for, that man don't,
No, I'm playing. It's not good. No. I still got under finals and shit. And I got to study.
uh-huh,
Like, I did have an exam,
mm-hmm,
like, this weekend. Because the term, I don't know the term
So since my shit is all online, so right now I'm on week 4, but seeing how I'll be gone for 11 days, I already did my week 5 and my week 6 forms and assignments. So I worked ahead, because again, it's like I'm not taking my school laptop through TSA while I'm out of the country. So hey Caleb, on some real shit, you know what I'm gonna laugh at? The day I see you get mad at the judge's call, I'm automatically assume that judge was fucked up. Cause I'm gonna say Caleb don't normally get mad at calls. I'll be like, the fact that he's mad at a call, that I'm really like, I'm be looking at people like I'm really questioning that judge's ability right now, dude. Hmm?
I'm so.
Hmm? Like when Caleb goes, oh, that's some bullshit, I'm really gonna look at the judge like, he's never done that before.
That in September really had me feeling myself because I didn't have a single
Hmm?
bad call.
Hmm?
I didn't just say single lift.
No. No. That's what I'm saying. I've seen you handle bad calls, but I'm talking about where you get mad enough to where you question the judge.
Okay.
That's why I said what I said. The day you do that, I'm gonna be like, yeah, nah.
Yeah, that judge had
The fact that Caleb is actually mad about that call, yeah, like it's gonna be one of those. What did you do? Not you, but the judge. Like what did you call him on?
unnecessary roughness. That's
No,
not even power.
no, for real. That's why I'm like, hey, Judge, you might need to run that back, fam. Caleb has never got mad at a call before, bro. For real. It's actually kind of scary that if he's actually right, you might need your license taken away or some shit, dude. Hey, I have a question. I'm actually kind of curious. Did you ever think the lead singer of Paramore was attractive?
Oh yeah, bro. I used to think she was bad as hell.
I had mixed feelings. She was attractive, but in my mind, like not physically. I think, like listening to her sing was smoothing.
Yeah.
That's what I was attracted to.
I don't know. I think ever like from a young age, something about a MILF just made my brain go.
I hate you so much.
Listen.
just, I hate you so much. Like, did he really say that?
I don't know, man. And I still remember her red hair era.
Yeah, me too. That's why I was kind of like,
Redheaded MILF.
well, this different.
Redheaded MILF, man.
She got kids?
I don't know.
If she doesn't, I'm be like, shoes you can get off of Amazon and shit. You leaving? Come on, man. Stay and chop it up with me a little bit, please. All right. Plus, I might need you for a spot, cause I just did chest yesterday, so.
Oh, brother. Be careful now.
No, that's why I was, like I said, I was so upset with myself for not finishing the lift. I said, all right, let me come back and do something. What's your schedule looking like? Like, if you gotta go, then never mind. I don't want to keep you. Ugh. Hey, so how you gonna feel like competing next to your coach?
It's gonna be funny.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not unheard of.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely not unheard of.
Okay.
I already asked him, like, how's that gonna go?
Uh-huh.
And he said, basically, like, he'll get to me when he can.
Uh-huh.
But he says for that meet, Cole is probably gonna mainly be coaching.
That's not locked in. Brandon is a different type of yeah.
I'm not gonna try to.
Huh?
He's been around this kind of. I'm not trying to fuck that up.
No, so him What is it about powerlifting that forces y'all as the athletes just to go into a different persona?
I feel like I keep the same personality.
No, you don't.
I don't?
No.
What you mean?
So, you correct me if I'm wrong, and I'm not trying to make it sound like philosophical or some shit straight out of an anime, but this is something I've noticed, especially when people like that one lift that they struggle with even in training. It's like whether it stimulates from sadness or anger, there's a level of aggression,
Oh, yeah.
and it's kind of like,
I mean, I
Yeah.
guess I kind of see what you're saying.
Mhm.
I mean, like, in training, like, I'm laughing and all that. Like, a lot
nah,
of
not on
times-
that platform.
Yeah, nah.
Not on that damn platform.
But it's just because, like...
That's why when you didn't do that other tip, I was like, get off the tape. Like, wait, what the fuck?
I was tired, dog. I was EP, bro.
Like, if you don't do like everybody else and eat you in honey bun and go pull that, but nah. I mean, but you made your statement at the end of the
I
day.
feel like at the end of the day, I proved everything I wanted to prove. Like, my deadlift opener already beat, like, the state record.
Yeah, yeah.
So my second attempt beat the state record again. So at that point, I was just kind of like...
So allow me to ask this. Do you think being in a different state is gonna like what song was that? I like that. I got to it too late. That's why I was like, fuck. All right. Ready?
Yeah.
Just watch me on this one. I think I got it. I'm gonna try it without the lift off. Yeah. Maybe I just need to get the case of a bitch out of my system. Now somebody watching that be like, watch, motherfucker. So I'm not gonna manifest this now because I believe what you say really does mean, you know, but or speak it into existence, but I don't know. I'm training all wrong. If somebody could properly teach me how to deload, but I hate deloading.
Yeah, I get it. I don't know, man. For someone who's trained themselves for so long, it does help try like getting into yourself and like looking at the science type shit.
What you mean?
Like easy.
You were panicking a little bit, me too. But anyway, you were saying? Stay with me for this one tricep and I'll let you go. Like I said, I really, this is helping my psyche a lot.
No, you're good. But I was saying for someone like me, saying it like for you, because I've like studied the science of it like a lot. I think you should like just for the one time try to program yourself like really.
I ain't doing that, so hear me out. No, hear me out. Caleb, give me some time. I'm gonna mute it. I'm gonna mute this part. It's kind of like a sentimental talk. So, and I finally felt comfortable enough.